Hey folks, it's Kikoskia here, with a new deck for the Grand Tournament. This one, as you can see from this hand, is a warrior deck focused primarily around taunts, and cards that give taunt, and cards that get buffed because they have taunt. Unfortunately, I have nothing to put with the sparring partner right now. Greetings, sir. Hello, Mr. Paladin. What are you going to play today? Is it going to be a secrets paladin? Who knows? For now, I choose to play nothing, while the hammer disappears into the lava. Well, that's not a terrible thing to see so far. That is, however, not a good thing to see. So for now, I think I'm just going to play the sparring partner by itself. By itself, it's... I have to give a minion taunt. Not good. Let's instead just shield block and get another card. That's not a bad card to see. So basically the only weapon I have in this warrior deck is the King's Defender, the weapon that gets buffed when I have a minion with taunt. Oh, that's the one I wanted. Hours of entertainment there. There we go. Something to actually play. The Ancient Watcher. Yep, it's a very slow card to play. And it's probably not something the Paladin was expecting me to play. Don't think he was. He's actually going to hit it with something. Okay, you're going to use the Ancient Watcher on it. That's fine, I guess. Well, I think we're just going to give it taunt. Practice does indeed make perfect. And there is my turn. I'd preferred it to be a 4-5, but the Aldor Peacekeeper... Oh, here's a Consecrate. No, a true silver champion. That's almost as bad. Fortunately, I have more taunts, so... He's going to trade the 3-3 into a 3-2? Okay, that's fine. What else do I have here? Loatheb's an option, but it's not a great option. We could play the Arcane Nullifier. There are a lot of cards in this that have taunt, so let's play Loatheb. Let's just stop him from playing any spells for a little while. A nice dependable card is Loatheb. He might just want to hit it. He might use his second Aldor on it, which is what I'm hoping he might do. Second Aldor? Maybe? No! Defender of Argus. That's not the worst thing to see, I suppose. We could... This is quite funny, so I'm going to do it. We give this taunt, then we attack with it, and then we use the bolster card to give all of my taunt minions +2/+2. For 2 minions, that's pretty good. So now we have a 5-4 and a 7-5. Which I imagine the 7-5 is going to get Big Game Hunted, and the 5-4 is going to get hit by the sword. But hey, we got plenty more taunts where that came from. We do have a second Ancient Watcher in this that can now only get activated by a Defender of Argus that I have, but we have plenty of pretty dependable minions in the deck now. And in my hand, like both of my Shield Maidens. That's an interesting choice of attack direction there, if you're going to run that into the 7-3. It is a 7-3, and the fact that he ran it in there means that he doesn't have a way to instantly kill it. Silencing it will just reduce it to a 5-5. Hello, Baron Geddon. Oh, that's a card, I guess. It's a shame I don't have my Crush card with me. That's going to be a problem. However, I can just sort of slightly ignore it with a Shield Maiden. 5-5 with giving me 5 armor. Pretty dependable card. So this deck, the idea around it when I made it is that it's to focus primarily on basically providing taunts and armor so that I can outlast my opponent. At this moment it's not working that well, but hey, he's just going to run that into there and, well, admittedly kill his own Argent Protector, but he will draw a card off the Acolyte of Pain. Armour Smith's a card. Armour Smith is definitely a card. This moment in time, actually, I wouldn't mind drawing the weapon out. So let's actually draw the weapon out. However, we could actually put the Armour Smith down and gain armour, but right now I think the weapon's what I want. We could hit that. I'd rather actually hit this. And execute it. There we go. 3 durability weapon. Now it's like a Fiery War Axe after using a charge. Now, potentially, we could get back into the game here. He does have less health than me, but the amount of cards he has is a lot. Fortunately, the Arcane Nullifier here can't be affected by spells or hero powers, so he can't hit it with the Hammer of Wrath, he can't use Humility on it, not that he's going to have Humility. I would say that this was going okay, but with the amount of cards that I have, I might say that it's not going so well. Well, what he'd want to do is... he's actually not sure what to do here, or he's pondering it. Hello, Murloc Knight, how are you today? You're going to get killed next turn, if my taunt survives. That's a little awkward. So there are now 2 of them. Well, he probably doesn't have anything which he can use to... Now that was not a card I wanted to see. Do I have a Brawl in this? If I do, I can't find it yet. So what we're going to do is we're going to play this, we're going to play this, and we're going to bolster again. Making more particularly difficult to kill taunts. Unfortunately, the downside of this is that he's going to make 2 more Murlocs. I'm going to gain some armour though. A 5/7 taunt is still a daunting task to get through. Let's see what kind of Murlocs he gets today. That's a nasty one. That's less nasty. But still, 2 5/5s on the board. Not great. I think it's safe to say this isn't going very well. This deck works best against opposing decks that generally go for face. Face Hunter, I've found, doesn't do particularly well against this. He has 8 mana, so he could play whatever he wants. The question is, what is he going to play? Tyrion would be an interesting choice. I don't have the Black Knight in this yet, primarily because I have a lot of taunts, and I don't want to use the Black Knight to kill my own taunts. Well, there's 1 armor. The good news is that 5/7 taunt is going to be a problem. Unless he Aldors it, then it's not going to be a problem. He is considering. He is considering what to do. I mean, you could run 2... No, you can't run 2 1/1s in, because you only have 1 of them that can attack. Oh, Guardian of Kings. That's a pretty good choice. Well, that's 1 of them dead. Okay. That's not a great card to see. So, we hit that. And get armor. Then, we have to hit this. Unfortunately. And then, we're going to play the Shield Maiden, and we're going to play the Ancient Watcher. We're going to empty our hand, because we're in trouble. Might as well... Ooh, we could trade here, but... He might have another Murloc Knight in his hand, but if I attack into that, he's just... Actually? Yes. Need to stop him getting a decent trade there. Because all he'll do is he'll just run the 1/1 into it. Now he has to do that, which is much better for me. Unfortunately, I'm now drawing from the top of my deck. And there's Sneed's Old Shredder. I think I'm in some bother. This deck has run out of steam. And that is not going to help me get steam, because you can just hit it with any of the minions that he's got. I have another shield block in this, but I haven't drawn it yet. I'm actually only into the top half of my, into the bottom half of my deck, and so is he, but he has a lot more cards than me. So, I think it's safe to say that, we are possibly doomed. But anything could happen. I could get the Defender of Argus next turn. Consecrate? We haven't actually seen one of those yet. Avenging Wrath? Baron Rivendare! Or you could just trade. That's one thing you could do. You could just trade. Murloc Knight number 2! Wisp. Or a Sunwalker. That will also work. I think it's safe to say we're in trouble. Yeah, we're in trouble. Well, that can kill something. I suppose we could see what... Actually, we don't want him to see what secret's in there, so we're just going to end a turn here. Thing is, though, I don't want to hit Sneed's Old Shredder, because what's going to come out is probably going to be worse. And right now, the 5-4 is better. I mean, probably a mistake not shield slamming, but there... Because next turn he's going to hit me for 10. But there's always a chance that I could recover. A shield block, for instance, will get me more armor. Then again, he's probably going to play Dr. Boom at this point, so... I think if he plays Dr. Boom, my match is... Well, it's already over, but it's going to be over even more than it was before. Ooh, Twilight Drake. That's not bad. I think it's safe to say, however, that this match is over. So I think I might concede after I see my next card.
Move quickly.
I'm not sure there's much for you to consider here, sir. That was some odd ordering. I think you should have played that before you played the Twilight Drake. However, this most certainly is over. I question why he didn't attack there that much. Well, I question why he attacked there, but there we go. Because you never know, I could have had a brawl. But I didn't. I only had an Arcane Nullifier, and that wasn't going to help me at all. So, one loss. However, next match might go entirely different. You never know. You never know. Let's find out. It's another Paladin!
I will fight with honor. Victory!
And a slightly better starting hand. We want to get rid of the Arcane Nullifier, we want to get rid of the Sengent Shieldmaster, and we want to hope to get the Sparring Partner. That's not the best, but not the worst either. Hello! How are you? Don't think you're the same person I just played against. I don't think you are. That is not a card. I could play the Armor Smith right now. I have a pretty... Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. If worst comes to worst, you can play the King's Defender as a 1-mana more Fiery War Axe. What is he going to play? Oh, he's got a card. A Light's Justice. And he's going to hit my face. Okay. Well, I think I'll just play Ancient Watcher here. And hit him back. In the face. Ancient Watcher is a card that I don't think many people expect to see in a warrior deck. They always look at it when it comes out and like, Ancient Watcher? Really? We're going to see Pirates. We're going to see him hit my face. It would be nice to get the Ancient Watcher. This, another Ancient Watcher, or the Sparring Partner. Okay, he's playing a card. Or is he? No, he is not. Okay, well, I suppose I'll just shield block. And then...
Strike.
Hit him again. Pretty slow start for the Paladin here. Oh, Hammer of Wrath. Well, that draws me a card. And then is he going to hit it with his Light's Justice? Well, that's 2 armour for me. Do I get... That's not quite what I want. That's really not what I want. I'm actually just going to armour up here and end turn. I really want a taunt on the board, or Lotheb. I haven't yet drawn an actual taunt I can play. Hello, Haunted Creeper. How are you today?
Reporting for duty.
Lotheb next? Lotheb next. Or a Sludge Belcher next. Will the Sludge Belcher survive? Maybe. Will Lotheb survive? Yes. Because if I play the Sludge Belcher, he could Blessing of Kings into the Spider, and I think that's a better play. Besides, if I get Defender of Argus next turn, I can just put it in between them. Got a lot of armour this time. I can use that armour to start shield slamming things.
Let me think.
What are you going to play? I need to start trading soon as well. I just don't want him to develop a board of Silverhand recruits that will get quartermastered. He's got 1 more charge on that weapon, and he's probably going to hit my face with it. Enhanso Meccano! That didn't work out, I think, like you wanted it to. That 1/1 probably needs to die. Because I think he's going to buff it. Ooh, there's a taunt at last. Excellent. We want that taunt. And now we want to start clearing. Want to hit that one first. I am expecting a Blessing of Kings on the 1/1, which is actually be quite good, because then I could crush it for 3 mana. Crush is a different piece of removal which gets cheaper if you have minions that are damaged. It's 7 mana normally. It's only 3 if you have a damaged minion, and it can kill minions that aren't damaged.
Not on my watch.
Oh! Argent Protector but 3/2. You mustn't have Blessing of Kings then. You have a true silver champion. So you're going to do that. And then you're going to trigger the 2/1/1s. And then you're going to hit Lotheb? You are going to hit Lotheb. Fair enough. And then you're going to play something else. A secret. That's probably Competitive Spirit, which will give +1 to all of those minions, which isn't wonderful. And I don't have an opportunity to play that yet. I could play this and just gain more armor. That seems like an idea. Haven't drawn any of my sparring partners. It's not Competitive Spirit. It's probably Avenge, then. Well, he's going to hit that and probably run a 1/1 into it. Or he's going to Guardian of Kings. It's quite a nice card. I have it in my Paladin deck. It's pretty good. Haven't drawn any of my other taunts. I just have a handful of spells, which isn't great. And I have an Ancient Watcher that's just been sat there all game because nothing has activated it. Something to activate it? That doesn't activate it. That really doesn't activate it. I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to King's Defender. I'm not, however, going to attack, because that is an Avenge, and I don't want him to get an Avenged minion. Not yet. Not while I can't deal with it. It's a shame I can't damage the 4/5. Hammer of Wrath into the 2/2 into that. Oh, he really wants to keep that alive. That's fair enough. This is not going very well so far. See, I haven't been able to build up an early wall of taunts, which is kind of what you need to do with, so far, what I've gathered with this. Because that poor Ancient Watcher has just sat there and done nothing. And he's not going to attack with any of them, is he? He's not going to kill the 4-5, he has no need to. He's playing another minion. Well. Okay. What do I have? Another taunt. And you know what? I still can't play 2 taunts and shield block. So let's shield block first. There's another shield slam. I get the feeling I might need to do this now. While I have a chance. So we're going to shield slam the 5-6. It's not avenge. It is a noble sacrifice. Okay. A 2-5 is actually going to be sufficient here.
Magic detected.
And we might as well trigger the noble sacrifice. Get it out the way. That's fine. One less minion to worry about. Well, this is one consecration away from being a problem. In fact, this is pretty much a problem anyway. Is that consecration? That's a bomb lobber. And it hit the minion he wanted it to hit. Oh well, was a 50-50 chance. Now, a sparring partner here would be really good. But I don't think I'm going to be so lucky. Or a brawl. If I actually have a brawl in this is a question. I don't think I actually have a brawl in this deck. Purely because I want my minions to actually hang... Aha! Hello! That's what I wanted to see. So, sparring partner. Senjin. Bolster. That is a wall of taunt. That's probably going to get equality consecrated, but it's still impressive to see. That's a 5-4, a 6-7, and a 5-7. None of that can be big game hunted. I mean, all of it can be Shadow or Death, but there's 3 of them. I don't think he can clear all that with what he's got on the board. 2, 1, 7... No, he can't. He can't clear it all, but Equality Consecrate will deal with it, and I imagine he has that. He has Consecrate, but that's only going to go so far. It's a 5, a 2, and a 5 now. He'd have to put most of his minions into that. So he's going to hit that, which kills that. So that's 1 down. So now he has 10 damage to deal, and I don't think he has 10 damage. Oh, I think he has just 10 damage, actually. So he has to pretty much dump everything into this. So those taunts have pretty much cleared most of it. And he has his own taunt. Hello, taunt. So on the one hand, his whole board is entirely gone. On the other hand, my board is entirely gone. Let's have a look here. I actually, at this point, want to shield slam the 2-2. Because with the 2-2 on the board, he can kill my Sludge Belcher. We don't have many cards apiece. Crusher's not yet got much use. What'd be nice here is if he played a really big minion that I could... Like that! That's a nice minion to hit with that. Ooh. Oh, this could be good. So we hit that. Execute. Crush. Pow! And we armour up. Admittedly, the 2 things on the board can kill the Sludge Belcher's first form, but now he doesn't have that really big taunt. Lord of the Arena, still a nasty taunt. Then we see Quartermaster. No? Oh no, he's just going to trade. That's fine. No? What 2 cards could you be holding on to? That's actually not that bad. But for now, we'll hold on to it. We may draw a second taunt. What are you holding on to in your hand? Oh. Is that a Blessing of Kings? That's a fairy dragon.
Not on
That's an Argent Protector he's probably going to use on the Fairy Dragon. That's another taunt. Excellent. We'll give my own minion taunt again. And then bolster it. There we go. We'll trade into that. And that. If he has a Consecrate here, Consecrate number 2, he'll wipe my board. He probably does by now. Is that Consecrate number 2? That's an Aldor Peacekeeper! Fair enough. That's not good to see.
We must
And a Shattered Sun Cleric. Well, that's a problem. And he's going to trade that into the 3-2 now. Okay. Hello, Iron Juggernaut! You're a little late. But we'll put you out there anyway. Need to keep this taunt alive. So 6-5 puts a mine into the opponent's deck that'll deal 10 damage when he draws it. I'm going to need a bit more than 10 damage though. Another Aldor Peacekeeper. Well, that was unfortunate. He's probably going to kill that and then go face. Yep. Okay. That's not good. I think it's safe to say that's not a good thing to see. I also think it's pretty clear that I'm going to lose this one. This deck's a bit hit and miss as to if it wins.
My shield for Argent.
Ouch. There is a Defender of Argus. To give him a lot of damage. Oh, he's actually trading a little. I don't know why he'd trade for that. So let's see. I have a King's Defender, and 1, 2, 7, 9, 13, 15 damage. Pretty much over this. Well played, sir. Nothing in my deck's going to save me from that. Well, that was unfortunate. But hey, you win some, you lose some. So, when we come back, folks, we'll look at a different deck, for a different class. And I'll catch you next time, and I'll see you then. Later.